Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Anonnie's Temple. Welcome to the temple in the Meadowlands of the High Priestess for the prophecy reading that I'm going to deliver for you all on this day. I am seeing a fresh color palette. I think that's somebody, Four of Swords and the Magician. Now's the best time for you to be manifesting with your thoughts, and also you're manifesting even more rapidly from a place of rest rather than forced action, they're telling me. The Emperor here, Two of Cups, Death, the Knight of Cups, Judgment, Six of Swords. So, before I actually tap in today, I don't know, was there something that I wanted to say? I don't know. Somebody is doing like gardening work and they're like blowing leaves and stuff outside, so I hope you can still hear me. Let me close the window. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Um, So really, y'all, I don't know what's going to come out today. I did do like a really brief poll here, and it looks like there's a Queen of Cups that wants to get in contact with you, but I don't know if that's really going to happen. This Queen of Cups is experiencing some conflict and disagreements with people that they're with at an organization. I'm hearing something about how like this Queen of Cups is struggling because something won't be covered. It's either that this organization that she works for, that she's connected to, they don't want to cover her health insurance. They don't want to cover some time off. They don't want to cover, or they're rejecting like vacation time. There's something about where she's looking for assistance or help from an organization. But with the Five of Wands here, she's not going to get any. And with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands on the fence here, your energy's all the way over here. But in between the two of you is this like energy of exhaustion and not getting anywhere, being on a merry-go-round and not getting anywhere. Like this seems like a backfire, especially with the Five of Pentacles on the fence. And I feel like it's quite sad, whatever this backfire is. We have the Seven of Swords reversed to the Eight of Cups. That's clarified by the Hanged Man. I feel like this is a really difficult and tough backfire for this Queen of Cups to be dealing with, because with the Hanged Man here, this is for her to learn a lesson. The Hanged Man energy here, it's like there's a Queen of Cups here who's about to learn this lesson of like being on a merry-go-round, not having anybody be there to help or to support them, being too exhausted to try to motivate or to help themselves. And it's really because with the Seven of Swords in the reversed here, I'm hearing that literally this is a taste of their own medicine. They're getting a taste of their own medicine because as you are sitting here, you're the Queen of Pentacles who has healed. You went through a situation and you have balanced it out effectively. The solution here has been found for you. Temperance and Queen of Pentacles here. Like you are completely healed from whatever happened to you. There's definitely some type of physical ailment backfire here that's hitting this Queen of Cups. And with the Three of Pentacles here, it's like I feel her reaching out for help, but like every person that she tries to talk to at this organization, it's like they just give her the runaround. They're not helping. We have the Ten of Cups that wants to come out. Do you want to tell me more about this or no? We have the Emperor in the reversed on top of the Queen of Pentacles. So this is somebody who abused their power when it came to you. With the Two of Wands reversed, this is someone who abused their power, and not only that, but they wanted you to stay stuck under their reign, so to speak. Like this is someone who will abuse their power, but then also try to make sure that like you can't go anywhere else to get any type of support or help. So this is someone who's like, you're going to stay with me, even though like it is oppressive, even though they are domineering over you. And then they're going to also try to close any other road that you could possibly get to or go to for support. The Emperor reversed and the Two of Wands reversed is really like trying to hold somebody captive so that they can continue to have power over them. I feel like this is a backfire here that has really, really happened. Ooh, look at that spin. Seven of Pentacles reversed. A bad investment, Page of Swords. Show me this. Six of Discs to the Wheel of Fortune. I feel here like whoever this oppressive emperor really is, they thought that they would get away with this. There's an end there. How I'm reading the cards specifically, it's not like I'm reading an energy right now, but for the cards specifically, something's not getting to the Seven of Pentacles. It is at a 6. And it's going to remain there because that's the timeline with the Wheel of Fortune and Six of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles deserves to receive some type of support and assistance. So whatever there was a plan that was tried to be put forth. I don't know what's up with this. Whatever there was a plan that they tried to set forth into motion, Seven of Pentacles reversed, it has failed because someone is actually meant to receive something here. So it's like they can't bring it up to the Seven of Pentacles to say like, oh, there's additional something here. There's additional evidence, or like Seven of Pentacles, like, oh, I was a part of this too. Like whatever type of way that they were building something, it's like it doesn't require any more effort. Someone is just meant to receive. I'm also hearing pleading her case. This Queen of Cups, Three of Swords at the bottom with the Lovers. This Queen of Cups could be trying to plead their case to a jury, but the Emperor in the reversed here, like he's not listening. He's not listening to her. The Two of Rods reversed told me that the Queen of Cups is out of options. Now the time must come and the time is here, like Six of Discs. This is reading very much like release the money to the Queen of Pentacles, or release this to the Queen of Pentacles, like saying something along the lines of like, this Queen of Cups no longer has dominion over you. This Queen of Cups no longer has power of attorney. That is closed, that is over, and it's done. So whatever type of like money is meant to go to somebody, meant to go to this Queen of Pentacles here, it's like now's the time. There could even be something here about how like you have moved out of state, or that you've been able to move outside of some form of jurisdiction where this Queen of Cups is powerless. So they can't make any more claims, or they can't file any more claims under your name because you're actually out of state now. That's something specific here. This is all having to do with a physical illness, a physical ailment, and how you healed from it. And how you're also in recovery from it. In some ways, it feels like you're in recovery from running an ultra marathon. You know, it's like the ultra marathon is done, and now you're in the temperance energy where you're recovering, your body is healing, your muscles are rejuvenating, they're repairing themselves. It's like you're in that type of energy. Okay. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Message. I'm hearing like ignoring messages or something. Two of Swords, the Message, and Nine of Wands. Like someone's been trying to, I don't know what this is. It's almost as though there's been some type of facade that the messages or the mail or the letters, like they couldn't get to you. And however they weren't getting to you, it was as though they blamed you for this as well. This is giving the energy of someone felt like trying to get in contact with you was like running into a brick wall. Like they didn't know how to get over it. They didn't know how to get past it or around it. Oh, like somebody stonewalled. Okay, show me this Magician, and it was manipulative. The Moon, yeah. There was some type of manipulation that happened here so that this notification was stonewalled from getting to the Queen of Pentacles here. So is this being seen now? Yeah, the Devil. This was a malicious plan, a malevolent plan. So show me this here. So Show me the moon here. Is this being resolved now? The Hierophant. Yeah, this is being resolved. I'm hearing King of Cups. Interesting. This is being resolved by a King of Cups who is interested in the Queen of Pentacles and interested in genuinely helping them. And also here, I feel like I'm hearing that this King of Cups has received some type of clearance. You know, like when there's a power of authority or an authority figure, and they need to get some type of documentation saying that they can enter a premises. This is what I'm getting here. Like a King of Cups has been granted by the judge or by a power authority to either enter a premises or to look at a document. Like they've been given clearance to look at something here. That I'm hearing that changes all of this, that changes everything. Page of Cups, yes. The Hierophant helped out and is helping out get the granted. Thank you. This is coming through like very rapidly, so I'm stuttering a bit. Some type of judge or higher authority power figure said, yes, you are granted access to something here. The Tower. And like I said, this changes some type of case or this changes something completely. This could even be like someone was able to get access to like some type of HIPAA confidential private information of yours. So, you know what this also reminds me of? You know, like when you go to a doctor's office and you're trying to get some type of proof of documentation and they just keep giving you the runaround. They just told me that this Queen of Cups is a nurse. Okay, this Queen of Cups is a nurse or a nurse practitioner at this organization. Okay, but it's like she kept saying, oh, we'll do this and then we'll do that. It was like they kept giving somebody the runaround so that they could get clearance to get access to some type of private or confidential information of yours. And I feel like this person is showing up as a King of Cups specifically because this access that they are granted to like this private or confidential documentation or file is actually to help you. Show me, please. Strength. Four of Cups, that's what I'm saying. They kept giving him the runaround. It's like, oh, we're going to send this off to this person. Then they wouldn't hear from that person for 3 weeks. Then they would try to get in contact and call them, leave a message, and then they wouldn't hear from the person for 10 days. Then they finally hear back from the referral. And then this person that they were referred to says, oh, you actually need to go back to the original person. So it's like they kept giving this person the runarounds, but he has finally figured a way through. He's finally figured out some type of plan, or with the Strength card here, he got some type of higher authority clearance so that he no longer needed to go through this nurse practitioner or this receptionist or this organization altogether. So it's like they don't need to go through with the person immediately. They went over their heads and got clearance. The Chariot. Yes, they did. They went over their heads, got the clearance, and now this case is being moved again, meaning that now there's movement and initiation. And why is this coming through so stutter-like? But okay, they're actually definitely moving through now. Like the case is moving forward. Judgment, yes. Judgment and Seven of Wands. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Whoever this King of Cups is, he is coming up and he's coming through as a savior. To save you, to help you. And don't sit around and wait for this person to save or help you. But what I'm seeing here definitely with the Seven of Rods and Judgment is someone who has outsmarted an organization who was intentionally creating delays because they're at fault for something here. Seven of Rods is with the Chariot is literally like they went above their heads and got the clearance necessary to push this case forward. Eight of Rods. And I'm about to hear from this. You're about to hear from this. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Queen of Rods, and Lovers. Like you're definitely about to hear from this. Hear about this or hear from this person, okay? What is in the documentation? They said we need Kipperish for that. What's in the documentation here? that this person has clearance to? What's in the documentation here that this person got access to, please? Thank you. What's in the documentation? High Priestess, the veil, okay. What do you want to show me? Surprise. Okay, they're telling me that they're not going to tell me to tell you. That's what it is. Okay, High Priestess and Veil to surprise, they're saying they either want to tell me off camera or I cannot tell you on camera, pretty much. They're telling me I have access to see it, but also in some ways they want it to be a surprise. Okay, so I can't exactly tell you what is in this documentation. Okay. Can you show me here, please, about this Queen of Cups and this organization? Tell me about who this organization is and what they do, please. Thank you. 3:30 on the clock. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is like a medical office. I feel like this could also be a medical office in and of itself, a medical provider. Queen of Swords is someone who's also a surgeon. This could also be a receptionist where she handles the communications or the billing codes at this organization. She could also be a widow too, like she's divorced or her husband or her partner passed away like decades ago. Six of Coins. Queen of Swords, Six of Coins. King of Cups, interesting. Here he is again. Show me who is this Queen of Swords? The Star, who's this Queen of Swords? Okay, Three of Pentacles, they're confirming. So interestingly enough, this King of Cups, I don't know what he has done with this star energy, but he is in the star energy. And this Queen of Swords, I feel like she has been forced in some type of way to give this King of Cups information. It's like, I feel here like he had to bring up some form of an ethical code, or he had to like get some type of specific clearance from a higher up. I know I keep saying that, but that's what I keep getting. And with the star energy here, it's like he somehow had a eureka, or he like figured it out. So this Queen of Swords, I feel like her role is Six of Pentacles, and that's giving me customer service. That's what this is giving me. Like this Queen of Swords, she got some type of code word or some type of thing where it was like she had no choice but to give this King of Cups the information that he was looking for. The star is giving me like you found it. Like you're following the North Star, or when you find something or like a piece of information or a miracle or something that you're exactly looking for. Like the star is telling me a piece of data, actually. Okay? And it's like the star is telling me this piece of data is like the missing piece to this case. And it's exactly what this King of Cups has needed. Okay? They're telling me here, Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles is definitely a woman who works in customer service. So it's like she's the receptionist. She works behind the desk. I feel like maybe she handles billing and coding and scheduling, but she has a customer service position at this organization or at a clinic. Okay. The Moon. Yeah, she does. And I feel like, this is the type of woman. We have 3:33 on the clock, okay? Because I'm on some master shit right now with the 3:33, okay? And the 369, okay? I'm telling you here that this gives the energy of a receptionist who has worked at a doctor's office, a hospital clinic, at some type of hospital or medical clinic for like decades, for a very long time. So she knows the books, she knows the scheduling, and it's like she's someone who knows the background or like some of the shiesty things that doctors' offices or medical offices can do. And then it's like she's the go-to person to try to mitigate things with the customers or the patients so that they don't get too out of hand. I feel like this moon card is showing up here because this Queen of Swords, who's a Six of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles here, did something shisty. She did something unethical under the guidance or because this doctor asked her to do so. I feel like as this receptionist or this customer service person, she went in the system and did something hidden to be manipulative on a patient's file. Okay? She's hiding something here. And that's why he has been getting this runaround, because she is a part of it. She was a part of it. I'm hearing the name Tracy. Two of Cups. She's a part of it. She has some type of kinship to the other people who work at this organization. Yeah, Two of Swords reversed. Show me, please. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah. It gives this type of like clinic where maybe everybody is friends and they don't want to scapegoat each other. It's kind of like, well, I'm implicated in this and so are you. So we need to figure out how to handle this. It seems like that type of a conversation. There is some type of energy here, though, where like, show me Two of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. And the Emperor. That's strange. But this is what I'm going to say here. Like, the Emperor is in the reversed. I feel like this is the medical doctor himself or themselves. So this is the one whose name is on the clinic or whose name is like the major practitioner there, right? The major MD or the major doctor. I feel like there's a Queen of Swords here who's his receptionist, who's been working there for several years. And she knows the tricks of the trade. And she has done some unethical things because he's probably done unethical things. And he relies on her to try to mitigate the situation for him. There's also another nurse here who's a bit younger. I feel like this Emperor is quite old, okay? Meaning like he has gray hair, right? 50s and above. There's a younger nurse or even an intern I'm seeing here who is learning the tricks of the trade of how this specific medical clinic or office works. And he has, I don't know what the Two of Cups is here. Show me the Two of Cups. The Hanged Man. Show me Two of Cups, please. Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Rods. This energy is starting to get a bit creepy, okay? It's almost like this nurse practitioner, this Queen of Wands, was hired because they're attractive, but not because they're smart. I'm very sorry to say that about you, honey, but you have to recognize that this entire practice itself is built upon strategy. Okay, so they're not just trying to hire the best or the most qualified people. They're trying to hire people specifically so that this clinic can function how it does when it turns out to be deceptive. So they're not going to try to have honorable people on this staff. They're not going to try to have the people who scored the highest on whatever testing that they needed to go through. Nine of Pentacles and Four of Wands is literally giving me like just the hot person at the office. And there's even something here where this Queen of Wands could be somewhat materialistic. So he felt like as long as they are giving her a salary, or as long as like they're keeping her happy because she can buy her beauty products. What is this? Then it's like she'll keep her mouth shut. Divine, am I on track here? What is happening? Can I have a confirmation on my downloads, please, Most High? Seven of Swords, that's a confirmation. Seven of Swords and the Star. These are people, the Star and Seven of Swords is giving me like this is a doctor's office that will prescribe medication because they get money for it. This is deception when it comes to how people heal. That's what Seven of Swords and the Star energy is. This is like keeping people sick, lying about the surgeries that people need, lying about what they need to help them heal. This is even giving like adding medical billing or medical coding so that they can get more money. This is deception when it comes to taking the oath to heal people. The Socratic oath, is that what it is? So hold on, there's something else here. Seven of Swords and the Star. Hold on. They're showing me that this office has a routine or some type of strategy that they do. And this Queen of Swords is in on it. And the Queen of Wands, I feel, is too stupid to pick up on it, so to speak. There's something here about how like they get certain patients, they accept certain types of health insurance, they exploit those patients because they have certain types of health insurance so that they can actually feel like it's worth it to see those patients. You know how like when you have maybe state health insurance or some type of health insurance where it's like the doctors don't get paid a lot? What they do in this office to make up for that is they accept those people. They know that those people are probably in poverty, so they don't have a lot of resources to fight back, so to speak. They target this specific population because they have this health insurance, and then they run rampant with the billing, with the coding, with the recommendations, with the referrals. They're also showing me here that they over-prescribe. So they receive some type of money to hand out certain prescriptions, and then they will over-prescribe to this population. So it's like maybe someone wants to be seen for like some type of knee pain or something. Then they're going to give them this prescription, that prescription, something else on top of it as a medical prescription to manage the side effects. So it's like they intentionally also overprescribe. And there's a lot here. What they're also showing me here too is they accept some type of contracts for prescriptions where they need to meet a specific threshold in order to make sure that they're still getting money for giving out those prescriptions as well. I just saw a cardinal outside. There's even something here about like not necessarily recommending sugar pills, but giving recommendations for them to take some type of herbal supplements that won't even do anything. Okay? So all in all, this is a business, a company, or a medical clinic that's in the healing industry actually keeping people sick. And that's why they're being taken down here. That's why they're liars. That's why there's the Seven of Swords where there's deception. Okay? We have the Knight of Wands to the Ace of Cups on the fence. You may have went to this clinic and you noticed that this shit was half-hearted. With the Ace of Cups on the fence here. Like you could have gone there several times with the Knight of Wands here looking for help or looking for support. And it's like maybe the people who work there, they're nullified, they're numbed out, they lack empathy. It's like they will only help you just as much as you invest in their clinic. It's not about the Socratic oath and a responsibility to help people. Show me. Queen of Cups, the message here. Here she is again. So let me know, excuse me. I want to know about what this documentation is because this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords is the one who's been handling this documentation. They're showing me specifically available now. Okay. Show me about this document with the Queen of Cups, please. Thank you. They said one more. Thank you. Page of Wands to the Seven of Wands reversed. Isn't that available now energy? Whatever type of stonewalling barriers that she was trying to create, she has finally been forced to respond. And whatever response that she has had to give to this King of Cups, who is on your case and who's helping you, it now makes this clinic Very, very vulnerable. 3:44 on the clock. This is good news for you, this documentation, because it's available now. And I want you to know that, yes, it leaves them, this clinic, in a very precarious situation because now their deception can easily be read. It's literally in writing. That's what they were hiding. 4 of Swords. That's what they were hiding. But they can't hide it anymore. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. King of Swords and the World. So get ready for this communication because it is... They don't even want me to say coming as though it's like the future tense. Get ready for this communication. This communication's ready for you and you are reading it now. That's what I'm going to say. All of this is in the present tense. You are reading this information now, right? Like this, it's like all of this is ready here for you now. King of Swords, the World. Get ready for the communication. Ace of Swords, welcome to the temple. I'm going to close out this energy here in this message. 2 of Wands, okay? Let's do final messages, and then I'm going to close this out. Final messages, Unicorn Tarot. Thank you. The Fool and the Star, and would you look at that? You know what's really... Look, you know what they're telling me here? The Fool and the Star energy. I'm surprised by how much channeling is coming through today. It's coming through rapidly and quickly. So I feel like this is the energy for you to expect. This message is coming into you rapidly and quickly and immediately. The Star and the Fool is telling me about everything that you've had to overcome. Like, do you know how much someone needs to overcome in order to be in the Fool and the Star energy here? Meaning that they are jumping or they are on this new timeline where they are fully and completely healed. Where they had to follow their inner guidance, to take leaps of faith. And these leaps of faith have guided them to be somewhere completely new. I'm hearing cell turnover. Some of you your body has experienced, or your body has been turning over dead cells. I don't know what that's about. Or like cells in your body that can no longer be used. Your cells are being cleared and cleaned out. The Fool and the Star is saying you should be proud of yourself because look at how far you've come. And you followed the direction and guidance that you were meant to follow. And that's why this cycle is closing. And that's why you are somewhere completely new. Final messages here about this reading. They said, hold on. Okay, final messages, please. The Strength reversed. Knight of Cups reversed, the Strength reversed, and the Hierophant reversed. These people really had you and your medical information, whatever this is, like under their dominion. You know, this gives me the energy of like, you know, when you are seeing one doctor and it's like they don't know how to help you. It's like, and they don't know how to help you. And so then you try to go to another doctor, but they're still within the same network of healing. And this is like, these people really have a monopoly. They had some type of monopoly on your case and some type of monopoly on how your medical information or your health information was being gatekept. This entire organization now, they've lost their power. They have lost their moral code. They're being seen as Knight of Cups reversed. They're being seen as swindlers, emotional abusers, fake, working outside of their ethical domain. They're being seen as weak, uneducated in some instances. I'm getting like with the Strength card reversed, like I feel like they're being seen as like they lack expertise. Hierophant reverse, Strength reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, like They lack expertise. They're unethical. They're making claims that they cannot even uphold themselves. They don't have the proper training. They've been oppressing people. Knight of Cups reversed. They've been acting like they're helping people, but over prescribing, keeping the illness there. They've been benefiting off of this. Knight of Cups reversed is like, two-faced. It's a false person. They're a liar, but they try to lie to you by saying that they're helping you. Like, oh, don't worry, we'll get this handled immediately. Just we'll get this figured out for you. Don't worry. And then it's like you don't hear from them for a month. This is gaslighting. Okay? Final messages here. Judgment. Yeah, that's it. And we're out. And we're out. The judgment has been called here on this organization. Their deception is being revealed and they're being judged for this formally, physically, and non-physically. And you're receiving communication about it because they were victimizing you. Okay? Justice. And so justice is served and justice is here. Thank you, Divine. I'm going to close out the energy of this reading. Thank you for being here with me. I kind of stumbled through this one a bit because the channeling was coming through pretty ferociously and with like a lot of like frequent, like rapidity, like a lot of ferocity. But nonetheless, I hope this message has reached whoever it was for. And I give congratulations on how you handled this. Like with the Fool and the Star energy here, I feel like you handled this with a lot of grace and you continue to have faith that this would be resolved for you. And it is. So I just want to give your congratulations here. And I want to give gratitude to the divine energy of justice for rectifying this situation in your favor, beloved. Close this energy out. Thank you, Original Earth Angels, for joining me on this day. I will see you in the next one. I close these portals I have been looking and peering within and through, and I'll see you soon. Ashe. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. See you.